For years, Jennifer Hudson and Common looked like one of Hollywood's most genuine couples. Whenever they appeared together, fans saw smiles, chemistry, and two accomplished stars who seemed to have found happiness after years of personal and professional challenges. Their relationship looked calm, supportive, and drama-free. But according to countless discussions online, many people believe there was much more happening behind the scenes than anyone realized. Recently, social media has been flooded with rumors claiming there was a hidden chapter in their relationship that the public never knew about. Some posts even suggested that a deeply personal decision may have changed everything between them. Before we go any further, it's important to remember one thing. Much of what is circulated online remains unverified. Neither Jennifer Hudson nor Common has confirmed these rumors, and many of the stories originated from anonymous sources and celebrity gossip discussions. Still, the speculation has become impossible for many fans to ignore. So, what exactly sparked these theories? Let's rewind to the beginning. When Jennifer Hudson and Common publicly confirmed their relationship, fans were genuinely excited. Jennifer had already built an incredible career. She had earned an EGOT, become a respected actress, and launched her own successful talk show. Common was known as a Grammy-winning rapper, actor, activist, and someone respected across multiple industries. On paper, they appeared to be the perfect match. They were photographed together at events, enjoyed quiet evenings in Chicago, and often spoke highly of one another during interviews. Friends reportedly described them as happy, while fans admired how private they kept their romance. Unlike many celebrity couples who constantly shared every moment online, Jennifer and Common preferred to protect their relationship from unnecessary attention. For a while, that strategy seemed to work. But eventually, fans started noticing subtle changes. Their public appearances together became less frequent. The affectionate moments that once filled entertainment headlines slowly disappeared. Instead of being seen side by side, both stars appeared increasingly focused on their own careers. Jennifer continued building her talk show while balancing music and acting projects. Common remained busy with film roles, music, and advocacy work. At first, nobody thought much about it. Celebrity couples often spend time apart because of demanding schedules. However, online observers began looking for clues. Every interview, every Instagram post, every public appearance suddenly became part of a larger puzzle. One interview especially caught people's attention. Common explained that timing plays an important role in relationships and spoke about personal growth. While many viewers interpreted those comments as thoughtful and mature, others wondered whether they hinted at deeper issues behind the scenes. Jennifer, meanwhile, remained largely focused on her work. She rarely addressed her private life publicly. That silence created an information vacuum, and whenever celebrities stay quiet, the internet often fills in the blanks. Soon, anonymous posts began appearing online. Several entertainment gossip accounts claimed that people supposedly close to the couple believed they had different visions for the future. Some posts suggested Jennifer valued long-term stability and family, while others claimed Common wanted more time to focus on personal growth and career goals. Again, none of these claims were verified. But once these theories spread across social media, they gained momentum. Fans started revisiting old interviews. Older quotes suddenly took on entirely new meanings. Comments that previously sounded ordinary were now interpreted as hidden messages. One appearance in particular generated significant discussion. Jennifer attended an event wearing a flowing outfit that differed from some of her previous red carpet styles. For most people, it was simply a fashion choice. Online speculation, however, quickly transformed it into something much bigger. Within hours, social media was flooded with theories. Some users claimed the outfit meant nothing. Others insisted it supported rumors that had already begun circulating online. Despite the growing attention, Jennifer never publicly addressed those specific rumors. Her silence only encouraged more speculation. As weeks passed, internet conversations became increasingly dramatic. Anonymous posts claimed the couple had experienced difficult conversations about their future. Others suggested they disagreed on major life decisions. Yet none of these stories came with confirmed evidence. Still, many fans believed there had to be something happening behind closed doors because Jennifer and Common were appearing together less frequently. The mystery only deepened. Adding even more fuel to the conversation were inspirational messages both stars occasionally shared online. Jennifer posted messages encouraging peace, self-respect, and protecting one's happiness. Many celebrities regularly share motivational quotes. But because rumors were already spreading, some followers viewed every post through the lens of the breakup speculation. Common also continued sharing reflective thoughts about personal growth and becoming the best version of himself. Again, these could easily have been ordinary motivational messages. Yet fans began connecting dots that neither celebrity had confirmed. The internet loves patterns. Sometimes those patterns reveal genuine stories. Other times, they simply reflect the audience's imagination. As months passed, the rumors grew louder. Entertainment blogs continued discussing anonymous tips. Fan pages compared timelines. Comment sections exploded with theories. People debated whether the couple had quietly ended their relationship or were simply choosing to stay private. Without an official explanation, speculation became the dominant narrative. Eventually, reports surfaced suggesting Jennifer and Common had gone their separate ways. Neither side released a dramatic public statement. Instead, both continued focusing on their respective careers. Jennifer remained dedicated to her television show, acting projects, and music. Common continued pursuing film, music, and community work. Even after reports of the breakup, both generally spoke respectfully about each other whenever questions arose. That respectful tone surprised many observers. There were no public arguments. No social media feuds. No interviews attacking one another. Instead, there was silence. Ironically, that silence became one of the biggest reasons the rumors refused to disappear. For some fans, the lack of detailed explanations suggested privacy. For others, it suggested there was more to the story. And that's exactly where online speculation intensified. People began asking whether there had been private conversations that would never become public. Did the relationship simply reach a natural end? Or were internet rumors exaggerating ordinary relationship challenges into something much bigger? No one outside Jennifer Hudson and Common truly knows. But one thing is certain. The unanswered questions transformed what might have been an ordinary celebrity breakup into one of the most discussed relationship mysteries online. And just when many people thought the conversation was finally fading away, a new wave of anonymous claims would reignite the debate all over again. After Jennifer Hudson and Common's relationship appeared to come to an end, one question remained everywhere online. What really happened between two people who once seemed so happy together? For fans, the lack of a dramatic public breakup made the situation even more mysterious. There was no explosive interview. No public argument. No social media battle. Instead, there was something much quieter: distance. And in Hollywood, silence often creates more curiosity than a headline. As people looked back at the relationship, many began analyzing everything from interviews to public appearances. Some fans believed the couple simply reached a point where their futures no longer matched. Others believed there were deeper conversations happening privately that the public would never see. But the truth is, only Jennifer Hudson and Common know exactly what happened behind closed doors. Still, the internet continued searching for answers. One major discussion was about whether the two stars had different expectations for the future. Jennifer has spoken openly in the past about the importance of family, personal growth, and protecting what matters most in life. Common has also discussed relationships, commitment, and his own journey of becoming a better version of himself. Because both have been open about their personal growth, fans began connecting those themes to their breakup. Many wondered, was this simply a case of two people who cared about each other but wanted different things? Or was there a moment that changed everything? Online conversations became even louder as fans noticed that both stars seemed to move forward separately. Jennifer continued focusing on her career, her talk show, and her creative projects. She maintained the same professionalism that audiences had admired throughout her career. Common also continued his work in music, acting, and activism. Neither appeared interested in turning their personal lives into public entertainment, and that decision earned respect from many fans. However, because neither person gave a detailed explanation about their split, speculation continued. Celebrity gossip pages began sharing theories. Social media users created timelines. Fans searched through old interviews looking for clues. A simple comment or a motivational post could suddenly become a major discussion. This is the difficult reality of being a public figure. When celebrities choose privacy, people sometimes create their own explanations. Sometimes those theories are accurate. Sometimes they are completely wrong. The internet moves quickly, and once a story gains attention, separating fact from speculation becomes challenging. One of the biggest reasons a story attracted so much attention was the image Jennifer and Common created together. Many fans saw them as two successful people who had both experienced difficult moments in life and finally found someone who understood them. Jennifer had overcome incredible challenges and built an extraordinary career. Common had built a reputation as an artist who often speaks about love, growth, and purpose. Together, they represented something many people wanted to believe in, that two people could find happiness later in life. That made the breakup feel surprising to many supporters. But relationships are complicated. Even strong connections can face challenges that outsiders never see. A couple can look perfect publicly while privately dealing with questions about timing, priorities, and personal goals. And sometimes love alone is not enough to solve every difference. As discussions continued, many fans started focusing less on rumors and more on the bigger lesson behind the situation. They asked, can two people deeply care about each other and still choose different paths? Can timing affect a relationship even when feelings are real? And how much of a celebrity relationship does the public actually understand? Those questions are bigger than just Jennifer Hudson and Common. They apply to many relationships, whether someone is famous or not. The public often sees the highlights, the appearances, the interviews, the happy moments. But relationships are built in private moments that cameras never capture. That is why guessing what happened behind closed doors can be impossible. As time passed, Jennifer continued proving that she was focused on her future. She remained committed to her work and her personal journey. Common continued his own path, creating music and taking on new opportunities. Both stars appear determined to move forward. And perhaps the most interesting part of this entire story is not the rumors themselves. It is the way fans reacted. Millions of people became invested because they connected with the idea of two people trying to find happiness. They wanted answers because they cared about the story. But sometimes, the most respectful thing fans can do is allow people to keep certain parts of their lives private. At the end of the day, the relationship between Jennifer Hudson and Common remains a personal chapter in two very public lives. The internet may continue creating theories. Fans may continue debating what happened. But without confirmation from the people involved, many questions will remain unanswered. And maybe that is the final lesson. Not every story has a public ending. Not every mystery needs a dramatic reveal. Sometimes, two people simply make choices that are best for their own lives. Jennifer Hudson continues building her legacy. Common continues creating and inspiring through his work. And their story remains a reminder that even the most admired relationships can be complicated, private, and impossible for outsiders to fully understand. So, what do you think? Do you believe celebrity relationships are judged too heavily by the public? Or do you think fans have a right to question when a famous couple suddenly separates? Let us know your thoughts. And remember, the biggest stories in Hollywood are often not the ones we see, but the ones we never truly know.